What's going on, YouTubers, detailers, and do-it-yourselfers? Got ourselves a Honda here, little Honda project. It's going to be receiving a paint correction, Quartz Plus from IGL, and then Eclipse down here on the wheels. We're going to be pulling these wheels off. The fronts have plastics and whatnot, so once we have the wheels off, we're going to get in there and clean those up really well too, and put on a ceramic just for ease of maintenance while we're in there. It's kind of standard practice for us in our wheel package. We do the plastics as well. The owner got his GMC Acadia done and decided he wanted the minivan done as well. We're going to be going through the entire process here. We're about to move into the clay bar phase, decontamination, and then go straight into polishing and obviously ending up with ceramic. Let's do it. See if I can find it. Let's see, yeah, you can maybe see it. And this one's a little bit more obvious, but these are a couple of the kind of abrasions that this vehicle's kind of got going on. This paint isn't particularly like swirled up. There's a few little guys in there, and I wouldn't doubt it if the clay bar process is actually what is putting it in there. But there's definitely a lot of clarity. Let me find the light again. I think there's a lot of clarity to be found in this paint job with some corrective polishing. So just giving you guys a little bit of an idea of some of the little stuff that I'm kind of seeing so far. All in all, this thing's it's not in terrible shape, and the color is going to be really, really good for longevity and, you know, just sort of hiding minivan and kid sort of things that happen. So I'm going to try and give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I'm kind of running into in the kind of the back quarter panel of this this Honda. I've always called it artillery fungus. It usually happens, it's some spore or something that kind of explodes from like mulch or decomposing dirt or whatever, and without something to break the surface tension of your vehicle's paint, these things will stick on pretty hard. Luckily, this vehicle's not super old. Obviously, you know, these things haven't been there more than a year and a half. And so we see all these black specks, and some of these streaks too. That's all related to the removal of this fungus, and if left long enough there, it will actually leave a stain that is semi-permanent. Like you probably aren't going to remove it without polishing, but it comes from parking next to decomposing, moist, you know, dirt or sogginess, you know, soggy dirt or whatever it is. So that's where it comes from. Luckily, this gray vehicle, like, you're not gonna see it very well. Unlucky is you're not gonna see it very well. So today is polish day. Went ahead and wrapped up the interior, made a little adjustment on the van. I wanted to clean up a little bit. The place was getting a little bit crazy. We've got the wind out here sort of just blowing directly at us, just blowing everything right in the shop. That's it. We're ready to rock today. Time to get to the correction phase. The correction I don't think is going to be too intensive, but we're going to find out. There are some abrasions. We've talked a little bit about them, but as we go through, I'll keep pointing them out, and then kind of show you guys like what I was able to remove of them with a corrective polishing process. And so then, you know, maybe it'll help people kind of understand what can and can't be done. As I was saying before, I realized that I had not turned on my camera. I am a historically bad taper, and I realize also that this is not the right stuff. Way too thick, but whatever, we'll get the job done. So you guys missed a little bit of what's going on. We went ahead and set up for polishing, obviously. Did a test spot. Ended up deciding to go with Jess cars and a microfiber pad, which is kind of our standard cut process. There were a few deformities, a few scratches and things like that that the Lake Country Orange HGO pad just wasn't gonna get out.
The best the not done side.
Yeah. Just a little taste of what my wife is dealing with on the backside. Let's go put some lights on this side. Bring it over so you can see. night and day. I hope the camera picks it up, but whatever. Whether it does, it doesn't. Like, we can see it. I was trying to show some of the clarity on the hood, like the difference. Even though it's not like swirled up or messed up, like trying to show that there's like the GoPro doesn't really pick it up. I don't know. But
The GoPro's listening.
I know. I'm telling them. But no, that's night and day. Frances gets down. She is that F. So she's really jamming on the 3-inch, getting a lot of the small stuff. She's probably going to be able to cover definitely that whole top section.
I already did it.
Yeah. Figured. That's the dealio. We're still chugging along. Neither one of us is feeling great. So I don't know how much longer we can stand it, but we're just gonna do what we can. I would like to finish the polishing. So I'll probably just stay really late no matter how I feel, because who cares about me? What's going on? Final day with the minivan. We are, all right, well, first of all, we had a little bit of a, I guess, mishap or whatever you want to call it. We couldn't find the key for the lug nut, the locking nut on the wheels. Right there. Usually in between base coat and top coat, I would be doing the wheels. We ended up just having to go ahead and do the top coat. We contacted the owner. He came over and looked for it. He kind of looked at all the same places, but I'm glad that I didn't just blaze over it and miss it and have him come over here just to end up finding. What is going on, folks? I am realizing that I did not film a single kind of ending to this video, so I'm doing it here from my casa, where I'm doing some editing on this to try and kind of document a little bit of this blog and this process and whatnot. So the van is complete. The van went back to the owner. He was super happy. It's got IGO Quartz Plus, base coat, then top coat, and then it has also Eclipse on the wheels. The inner wheel wells have been done. The plastics have been done. That's it. Got a few quick beauty shots to wrap up over here, and plug this little clip in. Thank you guys for watching. Hit subscribe, click like, comment below. Tell me what you guys think, what I can do better, what I can change. I love feedback, so we'll keep doing it. I'll see you guys soon.